duty, honor. We call upon our troopers in this our darkest hour. Our way of life is what we're fighting for. The flag that flies above us inspires us each day to give our very best in every way. It's a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right. A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life. When all is fair in love and war, that's what my gunny says. You're not alive unless you're almost dying. These are the words I march by. Duty, courage, honor. Every single day I'm out there trying. It's a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right. A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life. Courage, duty, honor. Eagle, he flies high above us. Eagle, he makes our spirits soar. Give me the strength to carry on, to fight and win this war. It's a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right. Courage, duty, honor. A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life. Courage, duty, honor. It's a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right. A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life. For the Federation, I will give my life.
Your pain is the one thing that I feel inside me, that I have been hiding inside me for you. Your death is the singing I hear when I'm dreaming, and the bell I'll be ringing when I sing for you. Pain isn't the only gift I'll give you slowly, but I give it wholly and solely to you.
That I feel inside me, that I have been hiding inside me for you. Your death is the singing I hear when I'm dreaming, and the bell I'll be ringing when I sing for you. Here we are today, Space Marines. Clearly nothing wrong going on here. So what do we have in store for us today on this show that we have, this presentation, this whatever this is. Well, we got stuff to do. We have things to do. Like paint Space Marines. And why are we painting Space Marines?
What's up, Euphoria?
Because we're painting them. All painty paint. Nope, 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 just no, all the no, everything, no, 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 no. Nope. 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 Whoa. Whoa. I will track you down. My spirit's full, I know that you will hit the ground. Blood is dripping, I will track you down. I am Bloodhound. Whoa, a heart to bring me honor. I know, Bloodhound. I will track you down. My spirit's full, I know that you will hit the ground. Blood is dripping, I will track you down. I am Bloodhound. Uh.
Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Many stand against us, but they will never win. We said we would return, and here we are again, to bring them all destruction, suffering and pain. We are the hammer of the gods. We are thunder, wind, and rain. There they wait in fear, with swords in feeble hands, with dreams to be a king. First, what should be a man? I call them out and charge them all with a life that is a lie. And in their final hour, they shall confess before they die. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world.
If I should fall in battle, my brothers who fight by my side gather my horse and weapons, tell my family how I died. Until then, I will be strong. I will fight for all that is real. All who stand in my way will die by steel. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of
Okay. Okay. So that was that, I suppose. Listening to that for a bit, and then leaving. And it seems like I'm not sure if my computer's lagging out or what's going on. Something's not working quite right here, and something's lagging out. So that's not good for anything, or for the stream, or for my computer. Thank you very much, Dominica, for that reference to Abby and Tony. And of course, the $5. It does put that little bit towards that computer. And did it like freeze out? Is it just done? It's toast? What's going on here? Is it working? It's not working? It's live, it's not live? Oh, well, fuck this then. I'm getting like all sorts of like everything lag. And this is getting annoying. Alright, so turn this off. Okay, is the camera just bugging out now? Camera turned off. Is it dead? What happened? Because it was on like full charge, so now what? Did it overheat? I'm not sure what's going on here. I've got like air conditioning on and the phone sucks, and well, that's upsetting. The phone just dies. Just waiting for it to turn back on, if it will ever do that. Come on. Well, this thing sure is taking its time. Man, Jesus. It says it's got 94%. Why the fuck did it just turn off? Oh, that's disappointing. Turn everything back on. That seems better and less laggy, I guess. Hmm. So today I've got 10 Space Marines on the table. And then after I've got those 10 Space Marines, then it's Cubble. All Cubble power hour, Cubble hour. So there's 10 Space Marines to do. And then Cubble. Cubbly cub. Let's see, what do we have here? We're gonna need some type of image. Let's get an image, doing it now, gonna do it. Image. Brother Tony, he's a space marine, and he is Brother Tony. He's a space marine, he's a space marine. He's Brother Tony, he is a space marine. Space marine, that's what he is. Right, Brother Slaith? Yes. I definitely agree that he is a space marine. A space marine of the highest degree, caliber, level, and aptitude. You can tell. He is definitely a bloodhound space marine, with the way that he is a kitten. Brother Space Marine, he is Tony, he is a space marine. Let's drink coffee. Oh yeah. Wow. That's how to fix a Games Workshop brush. Fixed. You just need to get some spit on it. Peh. Actually, a way to fix your brushes other than cleaning it with soap and water is wax. Like hair wax. Hair wax. Can help. Hair wax.
Courage, duty, honor. We call upon our troopers in this our darkest hour. Our way of life is what we're fighting for. The flag that flies above us inspires us each day to give our very best in every way. It's a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right. A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price.
For the Federation, I will give my life.
When all is fair in love and war, that's what my gunny says.
You're not alive unless you're almost dying. These are the words I fight by. Duty, courage, honor. Every single day we're out there trying.
Good day to die. When you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right. A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life. Courage, duty, honor.
Eagle, he makes our spirits soar. To give me the strength to carry on and fight and win this war. It's a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right.
Courage, duty, honor.
A noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life. It's a good day to die when you know the reasons why. Citizens, we fight for what is right.
Noble sacrifice. When duty calls, you pay the price. For the Federation, I will give my life.
Duty, courage, honor.
Federation, I will give my life.
Your pain is the one thing that I feel inside me, that I have been hiding inside me for you. Your death is the singing I hear when I'm dreaming, and your bell I'll be ringing when I sing for you. Pain isn't the only gift I'll give you slowly, but I'll give it wholly and solely too. Your pain is the one thing that I feel inside me, that I have been hiding inside me for you. Your death is the singing I hear when I'm dreaming, and the bell I'll be ringing when I sing for you. Pain isn't the only gift I'll give you slowly, but I'll give it wholly and solely too. Beauty of the annihilation.
What's up, Euphoria?
Bloodhound. Let's get in focus. Bloodhound started when I was younger. A heart to please our Father, a heart to bring me honor. I know, I know. I wanna bring it all, blood hunter, a blood sport. Bring it all, something you really go for it. Bees on one, need to do this thing. Need to bring Clark back to my infamy, it's a must. Shout out to Antonio Jesus. My father gives me, my spirit is full. Shout out to Antonio Jesus. Motherfucker killed and I'm tracking like wolf. Oh, Father, bless me, my spirit is full. Spirit guide me and I'll track him like you. Roll for the kill and the blood gonna pull. Started when I was younger. a heart to please all Father. Whoa, a heart to bring me honor. I know, I know. I will track you down. My spirit's full, I know that you will hit the ground. Blood is dripping, I will track you down. I am Bloodhound. Started when I was younger. A hunt to please all Father. Whoa, a hunt to bring me honor. I know, I know, Bloodhound. I will track you down. My spirit's full, I know that you will hit the ground. Blood is dripping, I will track you down. I am Bloodhound. Power to us all. We alone are fighting for metal that is true. We'll own the fight through with the fight we're for all of you. Just land the fire, we'll down your steel. We'll never die. Band and fight together beneath a metal sky. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Many stand against us, but they shall never win. We swear we would return, and here we are again. Flame of all destruction, suffering and pain. We are the hammers of the gods. We are thunder, wind and rain. In fear, with swords in feeble hands. We dreams to be a king. First, one should be a man. I feel them out, and I try them all. And I like that is a lie. And in their final hours I shall confess before they die. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. If I should fall in battle, my brothers who fight by my side, gather my horse and weapons, tell my family how I died. Until then I will be strong. I will fight for all that is real. All who stand in my way will die by steel. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We're warriors, warriors of the world. Like thunder from the sky, sworn to fight and die. We're warriors, warriors of the world.
Probably should stop getting in the way of that. Let's keep that up there. Me. Let's do that. Don't wanna get in crap. That's right, that would be totally just whack. Let's not do that, no. Let's just be some bro. Hey there, yeah now. Lo wa da 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 da. La ba da ba da now. Hey ba da ba doo wow. Nee nee na nee. Na noo na nee na wow. Ba da ba da bow. Goo 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 dow. Ha na 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 na. Ba ba da ba da ba. Ba ba da ba da da. Da da da. Na 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 na. Ba ba da 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 da. Da ba da da da. Da ha na. Oh no! 8.67. I want to know what that's a reference to. I'm hoping that that's a numeric reference. Thank you, by the way. Thank you, by the way. Well, I mean, if this is going on, then clearly. Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, Shia LaBeouf, ba-da-ba. Wah. Oh, oh no. Ba-da-dum. Whoa, shadilay, 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 oh. So, okay, I got this Space Marine here. And, well, I guess I'll be right back. Oh, I was muted, wasn't I? I was muted. Whoa, now I'm back. Now I'm back at Spruce Space Marines. Now I'm back. Now I'm back. This weed tastes like carrots. Now let's make this all get done. Let's do that until the battle's won. Let's go on. Let's fight on true. Let's do it for me, let's do it for you. Together we stand, united we fall. You're a strange animal, that's what I know. Do the strange animal. I got to follow, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do the strange animal, that's what I know. Ba ba bum ba da, ba ba da 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 da, la ba da na. Do the strange animal. You got to follow, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Link to the Discord below. You're a strange animal, that's what I know. You're the strange animal, you got to follow. That's what I know. Let's switch it up. What do we got? Oh, perfect. Because remember, it's not about the destination. It's always about the journey. It's what it always comes back to. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took a midnight train going anywhere. Da-na-na, 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 ba-na-na, ba-na-na, ba-na-na. A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For small they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, and shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people, rather than just to find emotion out in somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose, and some are born to sing the blues. Well, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, and shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people, having just a fun emotion out in somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people. I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places. I guess it must be so, but still I cannot see if the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. but I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue-corned moon, or ask the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come raise the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The herring and the otter are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high the sycamore grows, if you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue-corned moon, or whether we are white or copper-skinned. We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth, and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
Oh no, Games Workshop, they're attacking me in the chat.
See how a world that makes such wonderful things.
Could be bad. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a nerd who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one man cavern hold? Looking around you, you'd think, sure, he's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. Well, I do. I want to be where the people are. I want to see 'em dancing, walking along on those, what do you call 'em? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Street. Hey, Slicks. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? They understand, bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Wrecking women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and stand ready to know what the people know. Ask 'em my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore the shore up above, out of the sea.
Wish I could be
Part of that world. All right, so we've almost got this guy done. I'm kind of just taking my time on this too. I've got a beer sitting there as well, so if anybody would like me to drink that beer, it's of course available by demand. I believe the last time I was requested to drink a beer, I was told to chug the entire thing. And that was for $5. Does that set a precedent? Am I a whore? Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met, but you can bet before we're through, Mister, I'll make a man out of you. Tranquil as a forest, but on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot, and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make a man out of you. I'm never gonna catch my breath, say goodbye to those who knew me. Boy, was I a fool in school for cutting gym. This guy's got him scared to death. Hope he doesn't see right through me. Now we really wish that I knew how to swim. Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Time is racing toward us till the hearts arrive. Heed my every order, and you might survive. You're unsuited for the rage of war, so pack up, go home, you're through. How could I make a man out of you? Be a man, you must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire. The moon. This song, oh man, those long notes. You must be swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. I had to lower in octaves while going up in notes there because I think I would have fainted otherwise. Do you trust me? Do you trust me? I can show you a world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming.
Whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But when I'm way up here,
That's 2 down,
it's crystal
8 more to go.
clear that now
Take a sip of coffee.
I'm in a whole new world with you.
Now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Indescribable feeling, soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through an endless diamond sky. A whole new world.
Don't you dare close your eyes. Hold your breath, it gets better.
I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I
Whole
used to
new
be.
world, a new horizons to pursue. I'll taste them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world. That's where we'll be. A thrilling chase
Wondrous place.
for you and me.
I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my dream. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel ecstatic, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat so? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Cause every time we touch, I feel ecstatic, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. Cause every time we touch, I get excited, and every time we touch, I rig away. Then I say hi, and then I giggle and run. That's because it is fun. Your arms are my castle, your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times, we've been through them all. You make me rise when I fall. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat so? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Cause every time we touch. I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side.
Oh, yeah.
Lost my soul, truck was on the road. Listen of the Greek and every breaker in your bow. What I go, push up the soul. Point them at a monster and you're talking a sorrow. He was a no one, a zero, zero.
Now he's a hunter. He was a kid with his account back.
Zero to hero,
No time back. Zero to hero.
just like that. Then he smiled, his girls went wild with oohs and ahs. Then they slapped his face on every vase.
On every bar.
From appearance fees and royalties, all Hack had cash to burn. Now hero reached famous, he could tell you what the Grecians are. They amen, that he goes again, straight and undefeated, and awesome 10 for 10. That's right, man, best election best.
And this perfect package packed to pair pretty packs.
Turkey, he comes, easy conquers. Honey, the crowds were burgers. He's over hot seat,
Rage and spark, from zero to hero, a major heart. From zero to hero, and who'd have thought? Who put the gladiator? Whose dandies are great creator? Is he bold? Nobody braver. Is he sweet? Our favorite flavor. Hercules, 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 Hercules. Herc was on the road. Undefeated, riding high, and the nicest guy.
Yes, indeed.
No, back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song. Eva, Eva, Oka, Ja Jacques, Ja Jacques, De la la, Shiriskaldar, De la la, Shiriskaldar, Sherkar, Sherkar, Kastaldar, De la la, Shiriskaldar, De la la, Shiriskaldar, Sherkar, Sherkar, Kastaldar. 'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Come cheer up, my lads, come cheer up, my lads. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. 'Tis better to have loved and lost Captain Jean-Luc Picard than never to have loved at all. Of the Federation starship, come cheer up, my lads, come cheer up, my lads. 'Tis better to have loved and lost Captain Jean-Luc Picard. 17346732147 Charlie Charlie 2789777643 Tango 732 Victor 7311788732476789464376 Lock. When I have plucked the rose, tea or grey hot, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? When I have plucked the rose, longing still for that which longer nurseth the disease. In faith, I do not love thee. shall I compare thee to a summer's day? 'Tis better to have loved and lost ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, than never to have loved at all ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Come cheer up, my lad, ba-ba, come cheer up, my ba-ba. 'Tis better to have loved and lost. Incredibly unbroken sentence moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic. Incredibly unbroken sentence moving from topic to topic. No one had a chance to interrupt. It was quite hypnotic. De la la, shiri skaldal. De la la, shiri skaldal. Kyrkol, kyrkol. Oh, 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 der goes so far.
That's an interesting twist.
So who do we have around today? Do we have anybody around today? We've had a few people popping in and out and back and here and there and over and out, but is there anybody actually here? See, that's the real question. And I gotta, like, pull stuff out of the metal part of this brush here. That's not good. That's not good. So who do we have? Do we got anybody? 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 Bueller? 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 Anyone? 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 Bueller? 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 Anyone? 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 Bueller? 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 Anyone? 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 Bueller? 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 Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? No? Okay. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 na 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 na. Ba na 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 no na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Green screen's being all shit. It's not quite what I was wanting. It's not. It's really not. Ah! Why is it doing that? Why is it gay? Why is it being gay? I do not know. 35. Let's see. What if I put it up more? Not that much. No, let's keep it at Actually, let's keep it lower. Smoothness? No, smoothness isn't working. I'll go for that. Oh yeah, the new background. It's great, eh? Do 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 boo do 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 no 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 ba no 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 do no 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 do no 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 no. So, bum bum bum. What do I have here today? So we've got 10 Space Marines, and then after the 10 Space Marines, there's couple gun. That's right. Chewing couple gum. How far will we make it? How far? Will it divide us? We don't know. It's unknown whether it will be divided or not. But we've had today 2 very generous donations. We had this one from Dominica for Brother Tony and Inquisitor Abby.
For Brother Tony and Inquisitor Abby.
And then we had this other one from Professional Football, who is apparently, allegedly, a representative of Gurm's Wackshomp, and they had...
Screams.
So, that is essentially catching everybody up to date with the video today. So far. Those are all of the events. There's been nothing at all other than that has been of any other entertaining value. That is probably it. Yes. Rum. That's right. That's not clippable. Not in the slightest. Not even remotely. That's right. If it were even remotely clippable, and that could be turned into something funny, well, then I probably shouldn't have done it, but I did it anyway. And that just proves that this is really quite the world that we are living in. This is the world we live in. You are not dreaming. You're not in a dream. But what do we have here? Well, it's like all bugging out. But Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock. This is not brought to you by Rolling Rock, and they probably would not want to have their product on our show. So, this is from Cock Rocker. It's the opposite of Rolling Rock. It rocks the cock. Rolling Rock does not rock cock like Cock Rocker does. Cock Rocker is how you get your cock rocked and how you get your hard knocks. And that is what Slate says. That's today's Slate says. Cock Rockers. It really knocks the rocks socks. Yeah. So, now, today, on Slate the Space Marine, we will be painting Space Marines. These guys. These little guys. Look at them. They're so little. They're so adorable. Look how little they are. They are like so small. Oh, so small. Oh, they're so little. Oh, lo, 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 lo. Oh, lo, 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 lo. Oh, lo, 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 lo. So now, Brother Marines. Oh, wait, that's neat. It's like, wait, why is that disappearing? Oh, cool. His aspects, because of the green screen, it's like disappearing. That's so cool. And then look how that's glitching out. That's so cool. But despite that being cool, I have to get rid of that filter. Or at least I have to turn it off. There we go. Turn out, like, I mean, like, that's blue. Why did that even, like, that's not green in, those are two different colors dramatically. Why did that, whatever. He's the angry. That's probably all I can do with that. What do you mean, Slate? You like play whole songs. He's the angry. Lawsuit avoiding. That's clear bullshit. Clear and present bullshit. Beep boop beep boop boop beep boo. Beep boop beep boop boop beep boo. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 na 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 na. There's no music. I'm just singing. I'm just doing this because I'm just bored. You see, you don't understand. You think you're bored. How bored am I for me to be doing this when you're watching me be bored? How bored are you? Holy shit. So, well, you know what? Last time there was like a $5 donation to drink a beer, to chug it. But now there's been a few, and none of them said drink the beer, but there has been at least $5. So does that mean I drink a beer? I mean, how does that work? How does that work? Because there have been, does that mean I have to? Or does that mean that, like, I think it has to be requested. It's got to be specified. Specifications. It's got to be said clearly. It's got to be made explicit. Exhibit A. Exhibit B. Exhibit Y. Exhibit Z. You see? D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. We already did those last two, so we don't need to do those. That's right. Thought ahead. I thought ahead. We don't need to do those. We already did them. But then you might be asking, like, what about A and B? I don't think we did those. I think we just did C, D, E, F, G. We just kind of avoided A and B. Or did we? I don't know. Kind of losing my memory. So, what do we have on the show today? Brother Marines. Brother Mara. Na. Za. Reens. What do we have? What is it that we have in store for today in this time and hour and date and presence? Boo-doo-boo-boo-doo. Why is it so warm? There's an air conditioner on.
One more time. One more time. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, alright. Don't stop the dancing. One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, don't stop the dancing. One more time. You know I'm just feeling celebration tonight. Celebrate. Don't wait too late. No, we don't stop. You can't stop. We're gonna celebrate. One more time. One more time. One more time. A celebration.
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Tonight.
No, I don't know why.
What's up?
For some reason, you're only coming through one side of the headphones. I haven't had that happen before. Weird.
I'm only coming through one side of your headphones.
Yes. Hold on, let me leave and rejoin, see if that does anything. Oh, there we go, fixed it.
Now it's working? Okay.
Yeah,
So now you can hear me
yes,
in both ears.
yes,
In all the ears.
yes.
Wait, why can't I hear you now?
I don't know?
Say something? Hello?
Hello,
Okay.
Zai.
See, now, my headphones have these, like, shitty cords that I always have to keep kind of, like, unplugging and replugging because they always, like, will twist into, into a terrible thing. Maybe I just got, like, a
Right.
bad batch sort of thing. Which is clearly a good television show. But anyway, I digress. How are you today?
Alive.
You are alive. Excellent.
Yes.
So now that you're here, I can ask directly. So earlier in the stream, which I'm still doing, and you're on, and I'm pretty sure people can hear you, and that's awesome, right? So, with that in mind, yeah, and let's also volume mixer. Let's just make sure. Let's just ensure system sounds. Turn them up. When in a media player, turn that up. Discord, turn that the shit up. Streamlabs, turn that shit up. Discord, there's another one. Yeah, turn that up. Mozilla Firefox, yeah, turn all this. Yeah, turn it all up. So yeah, say something.
Yes. Is it loud?
Yes, no, it's not loud, but it's registering, and that's the important part. That makes you part of the show. Right? And then I can put on the Discord, I can pop that up. And oh wait. And then I can what's going on there? Discord After Dark. Done. I'm not sure what's going on there. That's weird. That was loud. So now I'm going to add window capture Discord. That's not right. That's not right either. Discord. Discord.exe doesn't exist.
Okay then.
So we'll just get rid of that. We don't need that. Nobody needs that. Wait. Window capture. Let's try this again. Discord. Ah, there we go. Ha. There we go. It's working. There we go. Perfect. Now, I just drag this down. Wait, not that. This is not working the way I wanted it to. Okay, wait. Now I take this, and I pull that down until it's all the way behind everything. Perfect. So there. Now the Discord conversation is in the background behind Pepe.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's perfect. It's great. So that way that's all there. In whatever this show is. Welcome to the Before Dark. Oh no, it's already considerably dark. And it's gotten darker. Introducing Dead.
Indeed. 'Tis I, ever Sir Assassin Dead.
Well, that's your name in a very specific location.
Oh yeah, of course, join Heresy Posting and subscribe to the Patreon.
Boobity. The $10 Patreon is what I would suggest, so that way you get access to the super secret Discord. I can't tell you what's on the super secret Discord, because that's part of the terms of the super secret Discord. So check your butt out today for prostate cancer. It's not a joke. Do it. Alright, I'm waiting for the punchline. It's not a joke. Prostate cancer kills guys all over the place. We live in a society. We live in a society. So, because you donated $5 earlier.
Right.
And in a previous stream, Rage and or Bill, however we will refer to him in this case, specifically said chug a beer and donated $5. It was like I will chug the beer. Now, does that mean this beer is warm, by the way? Well, at least it's like room temperature, air conditioned. Air conditioned temperatured beer. Does that mean that I then thusly would have to chug and or drink a beer?
I wouldn't advise that, but I can't stop you from doing so, so
No,
you know.
it's not a request or asking me for permission. I'm not asking for permission to. I'm asking, is that what I must do for that had been done? Somebody else donated money, $8.67.
I'm not gonna comment on that, right? I'm not gonna comment on that because that's your choice.
Because the thing
I
is,
wouldn't do it personally. I wouldn't tell you to do it.
No. I understand. The thing is, what I'm trying to kind of like iron out here is then like, so it should be on demand, specifically requested, sort of thing. Not like, oh, I've reached this, better have a beer, sort of thing. It's like, you better say it if you're gonna do it, and if you want me to do it, and then do it, and then I do it, right? Is that?
I guess.
Like if somebody like goes, chug a beer, and then they do it, right? And it's on the thing, and it says that. Not like, hey, you know, backlogging on this, you know, it's worth this many beers. Don't worry, I've already earlier said and had to come to terms with clearly that I am some type of internet whore.
I mean, you are kind of.
But then again, aren't we all whores?
No.
But isn't that what
just
whores
you, I'm
say?
afraid.
Isn't that what whores say? Aren't we all whores of our own way? All getting paid to do something, to have jobs. So I got 2 done so far, and then I got really distracted. and I started listening to the Lore Hour thing. I muted everything and put on Ultramarine soundtrack, and I started listening to the Lore Hour, which I'm guessing is either done or almost done.
Probably.
Yeah, it looks like it just finished. Heresy posting. Check it out today. And make sure you don't report or do anything that people don't like, because then they won't like you. Don't do it. Also join. Don't be a prick, but shitpost. Also, make sure you make fun of everybody relentlessly and ruthlessly. But don't and do. You got me? Heresy posting. It's in you to give. So, any interesting topics of discussion or interest or things and stuffs and what's in the world today?
I shot a rifle with Marianda's dad for a while today. That was fun.
You shot a rifle.
Well, he has like I sent you a photo of it a while back, if you remember. Because he shoots in his back garden, and I've been summoned to shoot as well.
You have been summoned to shoot.
Yeah. Other things I won't go into because it's not just something to discuss on stream, really.
Because it's shooting a gun? Or what? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Oh, you mean what?
It's not something to talk about on stream. Why not? It's shooting a gun.
No, other stuff.
Oh,
that's
other stuff.
happened today and about me. I'm just not gonna go into that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want a repeat of what happened when I was on Vox with Marianda earlier.
Well, what? I don't know what that.
You know, when we were in Vox and Heresy posting and you had like
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you.
yeah.
Tony. Are you brother Tony? Is this you? Is that you? Is that you? It is. That's Tony. Is everything still running smoothly? Because I swear it's been like 0 people watching. But there's certain things that kind of make me wonder why that says 0 when it probably shouldn't say 0. But it does. So either way, that clearly means that I need to get like a new computer and better internet and all this stuff. Better everything. What was that?
That was
That was a...
yeah.
What's it?
I don't know what the English word is for it. I was just inhaling through my nose, I guess. That's the best way I can describe it.
It sounded like a sneeze mixed with a hiccup. Like a hic...
No, it's just because my nose is running.
Oh. Why is this camera lagging and stuff? It should not be lagging and stuff. Maybe it's because of the port that I put it in. I should probably figure out better USB port usage for these all these equipment so that way things work better. So are you doing any hobby stuff?
Not today. I was going to, but that fell through.
Well, not necessarily today, but anything to talk about. So that way we're not just sitting here being dead air.
Well, tomorrow I'm going over to Marianda's to paint some of my backlog and stuff. Cause I told her I'd do it today, but I just couldn't, so...
What's in your backlog?
Gonna have to... Just, pretty much some berserkers I still need to paint, a couple of possessed. I think I have a chaplain laying around somewhere. I have a few scarab sorcerers I need to finish. And I have a box of Zinj demons that I've only partially built and not even base coated.
Now, do you think that the Corn Berserker box, when compared to other similar model kits available from Games Workshop, do you think that, and as much as this is a common question, but do you think that it's overpriced considering how old it is compared to other kits? For example,
yeah.
a box of Corn Berserkers and a box of Chaos Space Marines probably costs the same amount money-wise. And the Corn Berserker models came out in the 90s, I think?
To be fair, I don't even know how much they cost, because all the ones I got were a gift, so I've never paid for them. one of my friends just basically went, "Hey, I tried to go into Warhammer. I don't like it. Have these."
Oh,
That's how I ended up with the box of the Dark Vengeance box as well. Which speaking of which, I still have shit to build from that. Fuck's sake.
well, I mean, you can tell if you look at the Corn Berserkers, and maybe people don't think about this. And if you look at their bolt pistols, and if you compare them to any other kind of bolt pistol, their bolt pistols are gigantic,
Yeah.
and maybe people just don't question that. They're like, oh, they're Corn Berserkers. They have giant bolt pistols because they're Corn Berserkers, so they fight, or something stupid like that. But really, it's actually because...
imagine getting pistol whipped by one of those.
True, but you know, back in the 90s, all Space Marines had bolters about that size. I have Space Marines with bolters that are about like that. This guy right here has his regular bolter that's the same type as those Corn Berserker bolters. It's the same kind of larger, chubby bolter as those bolt pistols that they have. So,
Dummy thick.
yeah, so those models are just so old, the Corn Berserkers. And I mean, like, now, dare I say, you know, they need to redo it, but then again, if they were to redo it, then all of a sudden Corn Berserkers are going to cost a lot more. Maybe you'll get 5 of them per box instead of 10. And they'll have modernized weapons and things like that. Like
Yeah.
it'll be more streamlined with the modern look, with the way that their weapons are. But yeah, back in like the 90s, the bolter, the standard bolt pistol and bolter, they were that size, that like chubby bolter, yeah, like the dummy thick one. And yeah, the Corn Berserkers box has just never been updated since.
It's actually quite sad it's never been updated.
It's one of those like rare instances where a Space Marine unit of some type has not been updated since the 90s. And I'm sure there will be some people who will want to, like, you know, counter latch on board that and say, oh, well, they don't need to be updated. They don't need it. You know, no thing really needs to be updated, does it? But
Neither did the Ultra Smurfs. Like, but look at what they got.
what do you mean? What did they get?
Everything. Games Workshop have been pushing Ultra Smurfs for the past nearly decade. They didn't need to be upgraded, yet here we are. Sorry, that argument just really annoys me.
I don't understand the argument, though, what you're saying, because they weren't really
The update.
upgrade. Well, update. Oh, okay.
Well, not literally, but yeah.
I mean, because it's not like there's Ultramarines. I mean, like, there are Ultramarines characters and things, but I mean, like, they're redesigning the whole Space Marine model line, essentially.
Yeah.
And every single character with it that they essentially want to carry over, they can now get rid of or recreate any character they want by just redesigning it in the new thing. But I kind of lost train of thought.
It do be like that sometimes.
Yes. That doesn't help get back on the train of thought, though, so thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But yeah, they've not been updated since, what, the 90s? And then there's, I guess, neither of things like Guardians. Although, in some of these instances, you know, I mean, clearly the box gets redesigned. And that's what they're
Yeah.
that's kind of what they're paying for in a lot of the price increases over the time. You know, like they come in a new box now? You mean I get less of them? Wow. I should pay more.
I mean, it's not the same argument, or even that relevant to the point, but I wish they done more with the Slanesh demons other than what we actually got. and how they, well, mildly changed them. I just there's I don't know if it's just me, but like for example the demonettes, all their poses look really stiff and they just look really uninspiring to me.
The older poses?
No, the new ones.
Oh, okay, sorry. I heard you say older
Yeah,
poses.
yeah. No, older poses were not bad to be fair, but like the Slanesh kit we have now, well, actually that applies to all Chaos Gods. I wish they'd done more with aspects of the Chaos Gods other than hyper focusing on one aspect of the said, Chaos God. That would have been nice. Oh fuck, I have a message. What? I don't know, what do you think about that anyway? I know you don't exactly collect chaos demons and stuff, but
I'm not as familiar exactly on what the new poses are compared to the old poses. Um, I know that their faces seem to have changed a lot, and I don't know. Do they still have the claw hands and stuff? I guess, but those have changed. I think.
yeah, yeah, kind of. And there's no more titty.
I guess not.
Because gotta be child friendly, so remove the tits of this, sex god. It's fine. I like the singular
Well,
titty on the models.
I mean, if I suppose if we're gonna, I mean, that's kind of like chicken hold or what is it like? What is it? We're kind of boxing in Slanesh as a sex god in that sense.
Oh yeah.
When really it's an excess god. Sex is part of it.
Oh yeah, it's just the fact that the way demonettes are described in lore and stuff, just the singular titty is like a staple, if you will. I'm not asking it to be on all models or, be constantly prevalent or anything. It's just completely removing it off the range was a little, OTT, I think.
Then again, how far do you go with it, though, right? How far does it permit in that sense, right? What are the traits of Slanesh or whatever that should be prevalent on their demons or any of their demons, and if we would fall down the trappings, or the typical trappings that one might use with sex trappings, I mean, like, are we going to have the official GW dick demon, and would we want that? Do we? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we kind of do.
Do we though?
Not a literal one, but kind of.
But I mean, we want that in 40K though, and on the tabletop, and we want that representing Warhammer. We want people to see that and go,
Yes.
"That's Warhammer."
Yeah, I don't, particularly see a problem considering what it represents.
Okay. And what about like
But then
some?
again,
What about a picture of like
I'm
some
more of a-
peaceful agriculture world where there's just a bunch of crops and a bunch of people just farming, and there's there's nothing going on that's even horrible at all except for the fact that they're just working all the time and that's all they do. Should we have that representing 40K?
Yeah, I'd say so. Not everything's grimdark, and it would be nice to see, that sort of stuff as well, not just in the books.
Exactly. So we should have maybe that on the tabletop.
Yeah.
Yeah, just boring agriculture worlds where nothing bad happens.
Yeah, why not?
The
Fuck
set.
it.
But if I hope I'm kind of making somewhat of a point there, where it's like it's in the lore and that can happen, right? There can be boring agriculture worlds. I don't know. I think they're clearly.
I would unironically love that. Like, honestly.
But I mean, like there clearly has to be some limit to draw the limit on. Like, how about this? In the 41st millennium, in 40K, is there child rape, and should we depict that on the tabletop? It's in the lore, right? I know that's a huge, and that's a rhetorical question, and it's like, holy shit, what an example! Like, you just jumped to the Nazi sort of, argument sort of thing. But how far do we go? What do we permit? What do we not permit? And if it's like, well, that's silly. Clearly, we wouldn't permit that. Well, what would we permit and what would we not permit? And for why and for what reasons? What's allowed to be shown? Like, yes, it's in the lore, and we should represent the lore on the tabletop. But do we really want to represent all of the lore on the tabletop just because technically it exists in the universe? There's lots of things. And once again, this is a game typically for like 14-year-olds. Just because you're not 14 anymore. No, I know. I was going to wrap this thought up. Just because you're not 14 anymore and you now have, certain tastes, or you want that harder stuff. You've had enough of the 14-year-old edgy 40K content. Now you want the entering your 20s content that's like you want the fucking the Game of Thrones of 40K, now that we've gotten all that kind of stuff. And well, unfortunately, once you, I mean, like, as much as it's a 14 plus sort of kind of game, right? The plus part kind of becomes less and less the target over time. So really, it, like, 40K I don't feel it should be appealing to the fucking, like, the people who want to see it, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what? There's executions in 40K, but we don't need to see them maybe on the tabletop. Here's the execution set where a bunch of people get their heads cut off and, like, you know what I mean?
This is probably my bias because before the recent times or so, at least where I lived and everything I've consumed 40K wise, it used to be grimdark, and it used to be about the set dark stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But in past recent years, they've started like dumbing down a lot of the grimdark stuff and just straight up removing it. That's my beef. I know it won't be everyone. Obviously, not everyone thinks like me. Not everyone has their same opinion as me, which is fine. The game is not just made for me. But my original assault with the Slanesh demons was that I'm scared that Games Workshop is gonna remove everything eventually that made the game good, and just shit all over it. Like, it starts with removing a titty of a Slanesh demonette, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then it will be, oh, she has her thighs showing, let's remove that. Oh, the lobster claws are not very, child-friendly, let's remove that. Do you see where I'm going with this?
I see where you're going with it. And okay, so I want to make sure that the phrasing used was right. So you're saying that them removing the titty and eventually hypothetically removing the thigh, it would ruin the game.
It's not about that specifically. I just used that as an example.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Not about the Slanesh demon, but yes.
So what about the game? And we're not talking about the franchise. We're not talking about the lore. We're talking about the game. That's why I'm trying to make sure this is what we're talking about. The gameplay will be affected and altered if we don't have, I don't know, like titties, or if our blood letters don't look a very certain way.
I don't know about actual gameplay because, once again, I don't play tabletop. I collect and read the lore.
Okay, but I mean, like, oh yeah, that's why I'm saying like the game. When you said the game, that's why I'm trying to.
Yeah, I didn't mean the of physical tabletop, but
You meant the franchise
because
or the
I'm
lore?
yeah, basically. But because I'm only into the lore and miniatures, obviously, that's
Mm-hmm.
why I'm getting so bent out of shape about them changing shit as well.
Well,
Because it
is
just
there any novel, if I can jump in, have they changed it in the lore? In the lore, do Slanesh demons not have one tit?
nope, it's still the same.
Okay, so it's just the toy has changed. The
Yes.
lore hasn't changed at all, it's just the toy.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, nothing's really lost there, right? They still have one titty, it's just maybe not exposed on the toy?
Yeah.
Or is it in the lore that they always have one exposed titty? Is it that, or like do they always have one, or always one exposed? How would that, like, do you know how that's phrased?
Well, lore-wise, when you're blessed by Slanesh, you
Yeah.
either get one titty, like one singular titty, or you get several at once, and in different places of your body, so they could end up like on your back or whatever.
Okay.
And they're usually naked titty, yes. They're not, not armored or anything, usually.
But there's nothing stating that it could not be armored or underneath something, is there?
I guess.
Because it's kind of like, oh, a titty, and then you like put on a piece of armor, and then a titty just appears on your shoulder because it's exposed, and then you put on a shoulder plate, and a titty appears on your face, and you put on a helmet, and then a titty appears on your finger. You know what I mean? Like, is that like that's not how
I have a
Slanesh
fanfic to write now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how Slanesh works, obviously, right?
Look, unironically, that's a great idea, and I need to write this down before I forget. The uncoverable titty. You try to put something on it, it just teleports to a different part of your body.
Oh no, it's not teleporting. You just grow a new one each time. So like underneath the shoulder,
Yes, this gets even better.
So there's one on your chest, and then you put on the armor, and then another one because it's not exposed, right? Like that's what what I'm also trying to emphasize here. Clearly, it doesn't need to be exposed. It just needs to exist if that's the terms and conditions of Slanesh.
Yeah.
This is right now, it's just like, Chaos Gods, why the fuck are you rules lawyering our magic? Well, because Warhammer.
Oh, I need more caffeine.
I will also need to be doing that at one point in the future. I'm not sure why the camera's just lagging out. Like, why the... Some days it just does this, and I don't know why.
The machine god has spoken clearly.
Pardon?
The machine god has spoken.
Fuck the machine god.
Yes, exactly.
Now, I'm sure that someone might be having this kind of whole scheme of like, he said fuck the machine god, and that's the emperor. Nope! Mechanicus declared that he was no longer the Omnissiah the moment that he was breasted upon the golden throne. The Omnissiah presence left him. Yes, and so thus, the emperor is not the machine god, of whom can go fuck himself. I know your tricks. Oh, this marine is so cruddy. But I guess that's what happens when you buy like job lots, or you have old models that you're just kind of painting over and over again. Then it's like, well, why don't you strip them? Nope. No, I know. I asked, why don't you? No. No, it's not a yes or no question. Yeah, I understand. So, shouldn't you be? I could be. No, that was a yes or no question. I know. But I'm going to not answer your questions by giving my own answers to questions that are being asked in an alternate parallel universe.
All right then.
Well, what? You've never done that?
No, I accidentally thought out loud of just reading a message.
Oh, okay.
But no, I have done that before. Just be like that sometimes, you really do. Oof.
What's that?
Just coughed and like I trapped like a muscle somewhere in my ribs, I think, because now the bottom of my ribs really fucking hurts.
I thought you had salmon. But
No, I coughed. It doesn't matter if I had salmon. Just my ribs hurt because I coughed. It has nothing to do with salmon.
yeah, but because of the muscle.
Ah, yep. I just got the joke. Okay.
Slaith tried and failed.
Nah, Slave didn't fail. It's just dead as being a retard.
Piccolo was the first to try and the first to die. Okay, so 3 done so far, almost done the 4th. 6 more to go. Lone Star used the Schwartz. Do 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 da 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 da. Do 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 do.
Perfect. That was a very good edition of Slave Musical.
I doubt anybody's gonna know what that was. No one will know what that last song was. And if they do and they realize what it is, then they will suddenly commit mass suicide in Japan. Or have seizures or whatever it was. I don't fucking know. It was Lavender Town!
Oh yeah. See, you didn't do the high-pitched screeching that's in Lavender Town. That's why I didn't recognize it. You need to authentically replicate it, you see.
Well, you see, I can't. There's multiple layers to the tune of Lavender Town. I can only do so many notes at once. I can't. It's hard to do simultaneous various notes.
Evolve, adapt, overcome.
No, I will use my Citadel butt plug. It is the best of butt plug. You would use the Lemian medium and you would pour it over the butt plug for extra lubrication. and you would just plop, ele plop right into the boot, boot hole. It is a bully la 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 la.
Do you wanna help me make a decision
What's the decision?
on what I'm drinking next out of the flavors I have?
Come.
I have a bubblegum one, a raspberry lemonade, or blue raspberry.
No, I don't know. Try them all at once.
No, I can't try them all at once. That will give me an actual heart attack.
Witch's
considering
brew.
these are-
Which is
That is pretty brutal, but I'd rather have a heart attack at work, because you know, then I'm in a hospital. I'm closer to where I need to be once I have a stroke.
If you put all those together, and you mix them in like what is it, like a Kool-Aid pitcher or like a punch bowl, right? And everybody had a sip of the Kool-Aid. Is everybody gonna die?
This is not the forbidden Kool-Aid, I'm afraid.
Right. So I mean, you can dilute it. You can just make it an all-day energy drink. the big cup that you hold on to. Just fill your bathtub. It's the witch's brew. Boil.
I need an actual answer, though.
Run them
There's
by me
only
one more
three
time.
choices.
Run them by me again.
Right. Raspberry lemonade, bubblegum, or blue raspberry.
I would want to just say either of the raspberries, because anything bubblegum just sounds offensive to me.
Yeah, the bubblegum one is, you know, the candy called Millions.
I guess. No, I have no idea what that is.
Hold on, I'll find you a photo, because that's what it's meant to taste like, the Millions candy. But just the bubblegum flavor of the said candy.
Bubblegum flavor for me. Bubblegum flavor, it's offensive. Now here we are on Before Dark. That's what we're doing now today. Chat disconnected, but it reconnected nice. That's because it's doing that and you wanna cook with rice. Gotta cook it